Greetings, it's your boy Dr. Phantom here, coming live, doing another reaction video. Today I want to do a reaction video to go back to Tom Macdonald, and his song that he released I think a month ago. It's called In God We Trust by Tom Macdonald, another actor called Adam Calhoun, and Jennings Nova Rockafeller. Ooh, that's pretty interesting, right? So I want to do a reaction on like what I thought of this song. Let's dive into the lyrics and analyze it. Also analyze the music and what we think about it. So here we go. We are doing a reaction. So in 3, 2, 1, go!
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan, it's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy, there's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied, it's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
So that was the first verse. That was by Tom Macdonald. I gotta say, it's pretty cool so far. It's like pretty, a mellow beat. It's kind of like a mellow beat going on. Like, ooh, so it's like, just mellow out, listen to the deep lyrics. It's pretty interesting so far. Like, like the whole, what he's talking about in there. So let's dive into it. Like I like the music. So, let's just wanna analyze the lyrics now. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna look at my computer, have a quick look. Anyway, so I said they separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. True. I mean, there's a whole fear place amongst us. It's like, oh, and it's like, in a sense, it's kind of conditioning us to fear each other, to basically distance each other from each other, not to live in harmony with each other, I guess that's what he's saying. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening. Yeah, I mean, privacy always has been like breached, not just recently, but throughout the years, throughout the centuries and millennia and whatnot. People always, like the powers that be are trying to basically always listen to us, Then it says they're rigging the elections, planning riots for citizens. The government's always lied. It's history repeating. The problem is schools dumb you down so you believe them. You try to speak the truth instead outside a tweet. Then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they are praising Jesus. Interesting what he's talking about. Yeah, I mean, I agree. The government always has been lying. Government, they govern the mental of the people. And what they call it? Politics. Many ticks. Blood-sucking bloodsuckers, man. Don't want to get into politics. God, history always repeats itself, and that's the truth. It's saying, government always has lied. It's history repeating. That's true. And then the whole thing, the whole school system, yeah, again, I agree. School system dumbs us down, doesn't educate people to be innovative, be creative, be questioning things. It's like, why is that? Why is the sky blue? And so they just say, oh, the sky is blue. Just believe it. But why? Why is the sky blue? What is the color blue? Hey, why is the government screwing us over and over again. You know? No one wants to question it. No one. Sorry, my mask keeps falling off for some reason. I don't know why. Probably take out the beanie anyway. Yeah, much better. So anyway, yeah. The school, not that great, not useful. It has its useful stuff, but most of the stuff is just if you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, they delete it. Yeah, that's true. If you try to speak out the truth, they will block you. They will cancel you. They say, you are not with us. You are against society. You are creating some sort of divide against people. It's like, no, I'm just saying the truth. I'm just saying how the truth as it is, you know? Again, I'm not going towards the whole Satanist point really, because I think Satanists, there are some good Satanists out there, some good Luciferians out there who make a valid point. Some of them, like, you know, they want to screw the world, but, you know, it's kind of like religion, you know. There are good religious people, there's bad religious people. Just take it how it is. I'm not getting into that. But then it says, you know, the next part of the lyrics, it says, every year there's a new name for enemies that we are facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, now American patriots. Who thought those who love the country the most will be hated on by the folks who call America home? Deep. Very deep. Yeah, the whole Al-Qaeda, ISIS, you know, like, that's just the American government. Yeah. American government are terrorists. Same with any government out there, man. They're terrorists. They train these so-called terrorists, and then they plant them in somewhere, and then they say, oh, let's blame these group of people. Let's blame these group of people. They're terrorists. But in reality, we are the terrorists. That's basically what they're saying, you know, in a sense, subtly. Who would have thought those who love the country the most will be hated by the folks who call America home? It's interesting, you know, people like hate on America, especially Americans hating America. I was like, don't you live here? It's not America you have to hate, it's the system that you have to hate. And I'm not even says hate, but it's a system you have to not like and try to find a way to change it. Not the land, not the people. It's the system that's screwing everything up. And that's not just the American system, it's the whole world system. It's growing you, boys and girls. You know? And then it says, you know, both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you, because united we stand, divided they'll defeat you. That's true. It's like that you choose which evil you want to vote for, you know, whether you want Republicans or Democrats, or if you go towards the other places, you know, like, you know, every other countries, and there are politics is a load of rubbish. It's just, which evil do you want to sponsor and vote for? People, tell me. You tell me which evil you want to sponsor and vote for, because I will tell you they are both evil. You know? Yeah. Sorry, my paper just fell. It's being ranty, you know? Anyway, then it talks about, like, now, like the whole, we have humanity need, you know, it talks about black, white, yellow, brown, you know, basically the whole race of people. We all need you, people. We have to stand united, so otherwise divided, those powers that be will defeat you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the verse. It's quite deep, quite thoughtful. It's kind of saying, you know, making you aware, making you think. It's like, I should really think for myself, because hey, those guys in the government, those guys in the media, those guys in whatever industry you look at, are they really for me? Are they really for me? Think. And then it goes into the whole chorus. I think this is one, like, in talks. I think Noah's singing, which is pretty cool. I like it. It's like, it's like, the man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small-time boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe, though in God we trust. And then it kind of goes into the chorus, Hey, that was my Tim. Hope you like it. Leave a comment below. But yeah, it's a pretty nice chorus. It's quite a, I don't know, like the beat is quite mellow. It's kind of like chill beat, but at the same time it's like making you think, because you don't have to focus too much on the music that much, but it's more on the chorus. Not chorus, the verse and the chorus, and what they're talking about. Which is quite interesting, I like it. It's pretty cool. And like they talk about the man on the news. Yeah. The man on the news always said the problem is the people, But really, is the people the problem, or the system is the problem? And then they make you look, and the world is going crazy. Yeah, that's true. And the people are lying to us. They're lying to us about what not out there. Of course, I can't talk about the topics, because then they will cancel me. They will say, you are violating the terms and conditions. Really? So I can't even speak about what I want to speak about now? So I have to code it? You fuckers. Oh well, doesn't matter. Yeah, don't know who to believe, so God we trust. Yeah, in terms of whatever your beliefs are, whether you believe in science, whether you believe in God, Creator, Universe, Great Spirit, Source, Allah, Jesus, whatever, Buddha, Krishna, list goes on, In a sense, it's like sometimes you can't trust the world, because the world, I don't know whether they're lying to you, whether they're being honest to you. Even the everyday people sometimes, you don't know whether you can trust them. It's because are they really lying to me? Are they for me? Are they telling me the truth? Am I getting screwed by the people? I don't know. But at least I can trust the universe. The universe is not biased. The universe goes by the universal laws. So as long as I believe in the universal laws, as I abide by the universal laws, I will get what I deserve. It's like the whole, law of attraction. Or, law of correspondence. The Hermetic principle, I have it behind it. There, the 7 Hermetic principles. As long as I follow that, I can't get screwed by the universe. Because the universe is not going to screw me. The people are going to screw me. Yeah, that's me ranting on and on. Let's go back to the song. It's a beautiful song so far. I think it's getting to the second verse. So let's get into it. So in 3, 2, 1, go!
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Alright, so that was Calhoun. Pretty interesting so far. Oh, I gotta say, when I was listening to the chorus again, it's like, oh yeah, it is Tom and Noah singing to the duet. My bad! I thought it was Noah singing before, so I probably had to listen again, It's like, oh yeah, it is Tom and Noah. Noah has a pretty cool voice. I like it. I like her voice. If you ever listen to this, Noah, you have a beautiful voice. And you are beautiful as well. And Tom is cool, and Tom is a beautiful soul, an amazing guy, and it's pretty cool style. I like it. But let's get back into Calhoun's verse. So what is he talking about? Let's see. Let's bring up my trusty computer. Oh, computer. Let's continue. So I say, you're missing what was written in the pages. That was history that wrote. Now you want to change it. You're racist. You hate this. Well, you still want us to be locked up in cages. Can't stand the left. Everything they say is depressing. Ship them to the Middle Ages. Middle East. They can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I hate white liberals. Okay, it's quite political in a sense when you talk about like the left. I don't agree about the Middle East, in terms of like, oppression. And it's like, see, that's the thing. When you talk about the Middle East, that's America saying, hey, the Middle East are the bad guys, they're the terrorists, they're the so-called evil people who keep the women down. Not really. I've seen a lot of Arabs who are beautiful people, beautiful souls. You talk about oppression, that's the American propaganda. Say Middle East is an oppressive place. How do you know? Have you actually been there yourself? Have you gone to Afghanistan? Have you been to Iran? Have you been to Iraq? Have you been to Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, wherever you want to go in the Middle East? And actually say, oh, they're oppressing people. Because I lived in the Middle East before. I lived there. Not oppressive. At least not the country I was living in. So don't classify Middle East as an oppressive state. I don't like that. I don't like when people say that. That's like the American propaganda. Okay, but let's get back into the other part. Again, the history they wrote, now they want to change it. Now you want to change it, right? I mean, history, what is history? It's his story, right? It's someone's story, the victor story who won in the history pages. And the loser story is never told. History, you don't know whether it's right or wrong. I don't know, I don't really I'm not feeling the worst that much. I get it, you want us all locked up in cages, yeah, in a sense, I mean, it's like the whole, you live in a prison, but there's no bars and you think you're free, like the David Icke verse, right? In a sense, like, we kind of live in prison because we're imprisoning ourselves in the conditioning of society, in a sense, Yeah, I love liberties, but I hate white liberals. Okay, I don't know. I don't really get into politics so much. I don't know much about the left, the right, Democrats, liberals. Democrats, Republic, liberals, conservative, all that blah blah blah. I don't get into politics. I don't like politics. I stay away from it. I don't know. I didn't really feel that much for this verse. Let's see, what does he say next? Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan, talk about privilege on your phone and your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, fufu, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. We just paper in the rain, we ain't the same, stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave. Okay, the second part is pretty interesting, I like what he's saying. Wear a mask, stay home, complain and moan. A lot of people do that. A lot of people complain and moan about what do I have to wear a mask? Oh, why is this thing here? Why is this pandemic here? Blah, 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 blah. Complain and moan. Where's the action? Where's the resolution? Where's the solution you're providing to us? You guys are not providing. You guys complain on your Twitter or your Facebook, your social media, your YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Let's complain about the world. Hey, why don't we get together and actually solve this problem, Hey, why don't we create things in life, Why don't we be innovative, creative? Let's bring a solution to the table and say, okay, hey, maybe eating healthy is a good thing. Maybe boosting yourself with vitamins and minerals is actually good for your health. You live longer, Not that I'm saying that you're going to live longer. Disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not one of those guys. But I'm just saying, hey, why can't we find a solution to our problems? Why don't we complain about it? I don't like complaining. It's not helpful. I look on websites, I look on things like say, where is the solution there? I need to test it out, see if it works. Like at the moment, I'm doing what we call the liver and gallbladder flush, right? It's to help the liver, basically. It's to help cleanse the liver. Liver is important organ in the body. So you need to keep it clean. That's one thing. I'm finding a solution to my problem to keep my body healthy, to keep my body young, to keep my body active. Instead of complaining, oh, I'm never gonna get my six-pack because I can't get it because of my gene. Really? Complaining? All at the same time, you talk about privilege on your phone and your Range Rover, Starbucks member, foo-foo, whatever. That's pretty cool. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same, like people. Sometimes, there are those who find a solution to the problem and make the world a better place, and there are those who complain, and the world never changes. In fact, it can get worse. Yeah. I pray we go back to the old days, land of the free home. True, I get it, we want to go back to the golden days, where people were like innovative, where people were harmonious, where people were like together, and let's say, Kumbaya, let's enjoy the world. Hey, I like that. Yeah, I gotta say, I wasn't that big of a fan of the verse, but hey, props to him, props to him. He's giving his all, he's doing what he loves, and that's cool. Yeah, and then it goes into the chorus again, Tom and Noah's chorus. Sorry about that before. Tom and Noah's chorus, beautiful chorus. I like it. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small-time boy with big American dreams. The world going crazy and they're lying to us. Don't know who to believe. So in God we trust. I like that. So, it's time to go into the third verse.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
I see through all the illusions, refuse to humor rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set sail to higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you wanna see, the warrior that we're needing.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Alright, so that was Struggle Jennings. So, let's have a look. Pretty cool so far, Let's say, yeah, I see through all the illusions, refuse to hear the rumors or accept that we are losing. Easy to get caught up and consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off their confusion. Comfort is a killer, your dreams execution. Cool with persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave looks like mental institution, and there will be a revolution if I can't find resolution. Okay, now that was beautiful, I tell you now. I like it. It's quite poetic, quite deep. Makes you think, it's like, okay. So it's saying, I see through all the illusions, like everything's an illusion around you. Shit is an illusion. It's what you see. Sometimes it's just illusions, playing tricks on your eyes. Refuse to hear the rumors and accept that we're losing. That's a beautiful line. Don't worry about the rumors. Don't fuck the rumors. Fuck the rumors. And don't accept that you're losing. We're not losing. We're winning. Even if you go through a dark time, we're winning. Easy to get caught up by and consumed by the consumer. Yeah, people get caught up in consumerism. It's like, I want the latest watch. I want the latest phone. I want that PS5. I want the Xbox. I want a new car. That beautiful Tesla car. Consumerism. You really need that? Hey, why don't you just say, okay, Sure, there's nothing wrong with having material stuff, but at the end of the day, that's not gonna make you happy. If you think that's gonna make you happy, you're dead wrong. Yep. I mean, I'm not saying don't chase after, consume, material stuff. Hey, I like a good watch. I like a good phone. I got PS4. I don't have a PS5, but I like PS4. I like a good car. I got a nice car. But that's not going to define my happiness. That ain't. That's going to amplify my happiness if I'm happy from inside. Yes, definitely. But it ain't going to make me happy. I'm just saying. And then they say truth is so diluted, people starve off their confusion. So yeah, truth is so diluted. I mean, like it's so wishy-washy. Like you don't know what's the truth out there. And sometimes people get confused and they don't know what to do. That's true. Comfort is the killer. Your dreams executed. That's true. You know how you achieve your dreams. You know how do you get success? By being uncomfortable. If you're not comfortable, you are gonna make moves to get somewhere. Because if you're comfortable, you go, oh, I don't have to do anything now. Oh yeah, hallelujah! I am in the comfy reclining chair. Woo-hoo. You don't do shit, basically. Just saying. Do this making videos. Sometimes does make me uncomfortable because I'm like saying, am I going to get viewers? Am I going to get subscribers? Am I going to be happy? Am I going to get money from this? And I'm like, fuck it. I like doing this. And now, even if I'm not comfortable, I'll still do it. For you guys. For me. For the world. The same. That's just me, my thinking, Cool justification if I make a contribution. That's a nice line. I like that line. It's really a beautiful line. It's self-explanatory, Home of the Brave looks like a mental institution. yeah. Get it. There will be a revolution if we can't find the resolution. Yep. People are going to get sick and tired if we can't find a resolution to our problems in the world, man. Especially the current problem they're facing right now. They're going to get sick and tired of it and it's like, let's go for a revolution. Revolt against the powers that be, Okay, let's continue. And the threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage, they tell lies, I'm being honest, test of time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders, and we strapping up our armor, either set sail or to higher ground or down in the drama. If I die for our love, then death will be my nirvana. Okay? We're fighting for our freedom. Don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change we want to see, the warrior that we are needing. Yeah, this guy outdone himself, I mean, like, Tom's verse is good, Adam's verse is okay, but this guy's like, poet. I like it. And it's like really kind of like interesting, like really poetic verse, and it's like, it may sound like it's simple, but it's pretty cool. I like it, And it's pretty cool. I know some people like the whole fast verse, Yeah, it's cool, but sometimes like having a slow verse like this, but at the same time it's like poetic, has a lot of bars to it, a lot of flow to it, and like a lot of rhythm and rhymes and whatnot. It's cool. I like it. It's a beautiful verse, it's kind of like poetic. It's got like, I know that I'm guessing he's a believer in God, because he's like, I know that God got us, so I'm fighting his honor. Fair enough. And then the other one is like, they tell lies, I'm being honest, test of time is upon us. Especially around this time of the era. Yeah, we are being tested. We are being lied to by the powers that be. They want to keep us down. So they lie to us. Of course, it's a test. And then it's like, you are getting tested. Yep. Here, either set sail to higher ground or drown in the drama. If I die for a love, then that will be my nirvana. Yeah, I get it. You do what you love, and if you die for it, hey, at least you did what you love. That's important. We're fighting for our freedom. Don't believe what they've been feeding. That's the news. Don't believe what they're feeding you. Or even, and you take it past that as well, like, mainstream things and whatnot. Sometimes like, just don't believe what they're feeding you. Be the change you want to see. I like that. The warrior that we needed. It's pretty cool, yeah. It's so cool, yeah. And then, I think it's just kind of going to the last bit of the thing. Pretty. Hope I don't take too much time, but let's continue on it. So 3, 2, 1, go!
We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom, that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Alright, so that's the last part of the song. It's kind of going to the chorus, and I think Tom doing a bit of a singing himself. Like the whole, we don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want our freedom. Do you have that to offer? We don't want the lies, the politics, the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. And it kind of repeats that, And then until it goes to the chorus again. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I like the song. In terms, I would say, I wouldn't say it's the best of the song, because I think they could have gone harder than that, but it's a good song. It's so felt. It's a heartfelt song. It's a pretty cool mellow beat. I like the singing. I like the video editing. Props to Nova there again. I would love to learn how to do the video editing and the production and whatnot. That part, I always say, genius. Those geniuses behind the scene, Sometimes they need the props. No one needs her props. She's brilliant at that. And Tom as well, and Adam Calhoun, and what's that guy? Other guy's name? Struggle Jennings, new guy. I never heard of him before. I mean, to be honest, I never heard of Adam Calhoun as well. I was mostly like a fan of Tom Macdonald, right? So it's pretty interesting getting into the song. I thought it was pretty cool. It's done well. I thought it could be better, but at the same time, I liked it as well. So I downloaded my YouTube playlist. Gonna listen to it, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's pretty mellow, pretty chill, pretty cool, pretty deep and philosophical. It does get a bit political, but hey, whatever. It's cool. I like it. So I say thumbs up. Adam, Tom, and Struggle Jennings, you did it. You made a good song. I like it. Should probably check out the album. It does talk about the brave. The album by Adam Calhoun and Tom Macdonald. So yeah, definitely support these guys. These guys are brilliant. Anyway, this is me, Dr. Phantom here. Dr. Lucifer Phantom. Coming live. And a beautiful day, evening, night, wherever you are in this part of the world, universe, the multiverse, whatever galaxy you are, whatever century, time you are in. Have a blessed life. Have a blessed day, have a blessed night, and enjoy this wonderful journey we are on, life. Anyway, it's me. Peace out.